Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out some solo music videos from Stray Kids. Obviously, we have the Hop album we're checking out. We're starting off with Hold My Hand by Han. Again, I mentioned this in every single reaction for Stray Kids, but I did react to the original stages from the first concert of the Dominate tour. I checked out the entire concert, which was like a 3-hour reaction. And it was so much fun. There's tons of Stray Kids content over at Patreon. If you're interested, check out the link below for a list of all of the available reactions, not just for Stray Kids, but for everything else that we have, which includes variety shows, survivor shows, K-dramas, other groups, and whatever else is available. A lot of you guys were touching on how this music video actually relates to Alien, and it basically kind of like Alien and human kind of like go hand in hand, and hand in hand as hold my hand. Now I guess that makes more sense. Anyway, everything is basically connected. Like even the outfit that he wore in the thumbnail, it relates to Alien and all that kind of stuff. I'm very, very excited. I read those comments and I want to read them again on camera just to, maybe just to dive a little bit deeper into the music video, but also maybe if somebody is interested and wants to know more, then it's a cool way of, learning a little bit more about the music video and the intention of the original artist. So very, very excited. We still have Hyunjin, we still have Changbin, and by the time that I'm done recording these, there's probably going to be another solo music video that is going to come out, maybe, and hopefully I'll be able to drop like 4 reactions in a row, but we'll see. For now, all that is available to me is Han, Hyunjin, and Changbin, and obviously the rest of the solos we already checked out. So, with that being said, let's get into Hold My Hand by Han. Ooh. Harley Davidson, nice. 수많은 시행착오와 삶 가득히 쌓인 눈물 덮인 밤 오늘이 마지막인 smile 불붙은 Love the guitar in the background. That is amazing.
Every time I see you cry, I feel like drowning in the dark. You said it's fine, but no, I'm not. 'Cause all I want is you, not your tears. 눈물이 마를 때까지 I wanna make still have this one no fear. So baby, you're my hero.
Damn.
생각보다 깊이 내리고 위친 기억의 끝에 세계는 증식처럼 나를 잠식하는 이 감정의 지식 나한테 뭘 바래 열심히 땀 흘린 과거 감심도 부정 못해 잠깐 나 떠난다 해도
Nice. Even gods can deny my hard work.
Every time I see you cry, I feel like drowning in the dark. You said it's fine, but no, I'm not. 'Cause all I want is you, not your tears. 눈물이 마를 때까지 I wanna make still have this one no fear. So baby, you're my hero. Baby, you're my hero. Baby, you're my hero.
I don't know why, but the vocals for some reason remind me of Youngblood. In like a weird way, but it's so cool.
All I want is you, not your tears. 눈물이 마를 때까지 I wanna make still have this one no fear. So baby, you're my hero.
Ugh.
All I want is you, not your
Oh.
tears. I wanna make you have this one no fear.
Man, this section is so cool. Man, that section was so cool because you would expect like this section to come in where it speeds up. but yet it kind of like slows down. It's almost as if like you close your eyes and you kind of like speak to your past version. Like if this is him talking to him in Alien and feeling like an alien, hold my hand now. There's a whole bunch of like references and lyrics that change up from Alien. The way it just slowed down that section, it just feels like finally coming to terms with yourself and like speaking to yourself, because who else can understand you than you in hindsight? You know, if you could talk to yourself back then, you would wish that you would say things differently instead of lying and saying I'm okay when I know that you're not. This is talking to either yourself or talking to someone who thinks that they're done with this life, like whether it's like literally done with this life, they're about to, you know, they don't want to suffer anymore, or, you know, I want you, the real you. I want to know everything about you. I want to take your fear away, you know. This is, in a way, from what I understand, him kind of like talking to himself. And, you know, if he could talk to that kid that he was, felt like an alien, um you know, before he became human, started to feel like he belongs and all that kind of stuff, you know, talking to someone when you thought you had no one to talk to. That's kind of like the vibe. It's so fucking cool. Like in literally like all the different versions of Han. I even love, like, in the beginning of the music video, there's like this. He talks about anxiety. I hope this terrifying anxiety is just a dream that'll disappear when I wake up. And literally, you see the distortion as he's around the room and everything, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? The lights are going all over the place. It's like a bit of a poltergeist, I guess, if we fit it into, you know, the alien concept, as far as like introducing a little bit of sci-fi into this in a very subtle way. And like the selections of songs, probably all of his fucking credits, because he has a ton. But yeah, the lyrics, you said, it's fine, but no, I'm not. Like, I said that it was fine, but in reality, I was anything but fine. It was beautiful. I also read some comments about the guitar, that he used his own and some guitar broke or something like that. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff happening behind the scenes for this music video. We'll talk a little bit more about it, obviously, but damn. And I do want to read some comments under this video too, because there's I already saw like a comment or two that were really, really nice that I want to read out loud. And like literally talking, seeing, accepting your past self, struggles and shit, you know. Yeah, that's beautiful. And you hear like it's getting epic almost, and then chill. It's rock, but it's chill. And then it goes back to like this two-step. Ooh. Tempo doubles. Ooh. Kind of ironically reminds me of a K-drama with a completely different meaning. Like you yourself were the one who pushed himself to be a better version of you. So he's kind of like almost like going back in time or something like that to talk to himself back when he felt like he had no one. So he had to literally get by on his own, or like trust members or trust other people within his life to continue, but he still felt like an alien. So it was like a process of getting over your struggles. But like the ending with the guitar pick is like literally that's what's going to change your life. That's what, if you focus on this and if you keep on going on with music, you're going to be okay. You know, all your, you know, sorrows and frustrations and your angst and everything that you experienced growing up and like feeling as if you are out of place, everything is going to make sense as long as you keep on doing music, because that is your relationship. That is your greatest relationship. You know, that's what you love, and that's what will give you love back. So I thought that was really, really cool. Now, as far as the actual music video, I do want to read a couple of comments, because usually I don't really read too many comments on video like that, but there is like some emphasis on past lyrics from Alien. So There is a username by the name of KWHJSJH. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just, spelling it. In Alien, he says, somebody reach out and hold me. In Human, he says, it's you who held me tight all this time. In Hold My Hand, he says, baby, hold my hand now. Both versions have shaped and contributed to Han we know today. I once thought, in a way, that Alien had left and only the human remained, but in reality, the alien and the human reached out to each other and became one. That's interesting. And I guess you never stop being an alien because you don't want to get like being an alien shaped you to be who you are today. If it wasn't for those fears and like all the alien represents like the struggles and the fear and like your humanity and your naive nature maybe even, and like it represents a version of you that felt that it didn't belong, so you can't just make it disappear. So alien and human go hand in hand, and then obviously Hold My Hand is almost like the merging of both of those concepts and being able to coexist. Because I may always feel like an alien in some regard. I may always feel like I'm a little bit out of place, but at the same time, that's what makes me me. Like we all have that quote unquote alien within us, that represents trauma, fear, feelings, and all that kind of stuff that in reality made us a better human being. It gave us adversity to overcome, which is our own selves. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's cool or not. It's cool to me. But I love also, somebody said, the contrast between Jisung's sad, anxious, troubled eyebrows in the past and Jisung's lively expression in the present makes me cry again. I love how another comment said, J1 Ace, I really like how the alien version is portrayed with a more innocent look, trying to figure things out. Yeah, basically like a young adult, a youth of sorts that is just trying to navigate through life. Almost like, I don't know, Peter Pan leaving Neverland and trying to exist in the real world, I guess. A little bit, and like realizing the struggles of the world, you know. He kicks and presses the buttons on the device to make it work because he doesn't know how to use it, while the human version already knows exactly how, having learned over time. The alien version stays in his room playing guitar and jumping on bed, never leaving the house. So his human version calls him to the outside world. The two connect through the animations, and in the end, they bump into each other, and the pick delivers the message of hold my hand. Like literally the music is the thing that binds us and the things that makes us not only coexist and accept each other, that one needs the other. It's almost like, think of it as like the movie Inside Out. Like all of those characters cannot be suppressed because it will change our like DNA of sorts. Like you can't just lock joy and fear. Like what was the character in the second movie? Like anxiety or something? Not anxiety. The one that was very, very, very like the crazy one, like the crazy hair, and the one that basically locked all of the other emotions like joy, sadness, and all that kind of stuff just to protect and compromise the girl in order to become more popular with the popular girls at school and stuff like that. You can't just suppress something because it's always going to bottle up and eventually it's going to break. So you need to coexist, which is literally what happens at the end. But it's almost like the alien represents like that joyful, youthful in a way, almost like a baby of sorts that doesn't know, like a puppy, like that doesn't know what is happening, is afraid to go outside. He doesn't know how anything works. Literally, you're a new person and you're an alien on this planet, and you don't know what anything means. So that's pretty cool. The comment also said, I also love the representation of the planet and the city at the beginning as they represent each of their homes. So maybe I missed it. So we do have this, and then we have, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like, it was very subtle in a way too. I also love the fact that there was something within that jukebox. Like, he didn't know, the alien didn't know why, but he was just pulled towards it, you know? He didn't know how to make it work, but he knew that this is something that he gravitated towards. So it's like music was the one constant in my life, even if I didn't know what it was, as he's figuring out like lyrics, being a producer and all that kind of stuff. You know, he's figuring the world as he goes. And then there's, you know, the human version of Han that already knows, because it's, you know, it's been through experiences like the battered and bruised and seasoned variation of Han in human, you know, that has been through it all. And then the hold my hand version is like the mixture of both of them. It was really, really beautiful. Honestly, I really enjoyed the song. The musicality, like the chorus, and especially like the ending, the way it had like this chill section, and his vocals became a little bit softer. It's almost like closing your eyes and almost like talking to yourself, or like talking to that alien version of you. I really, really enjoyed that. This shot is so freaking cool. You know, the connection between the two variations is just really, really nice. And then, you know, again, the music and creating like this live show with the giant Marshall speaker and everything to really make music as loud as possible. I thought it was beautiful. The lyrics are gorgeous, very comforting, and very, I guess, wholesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out the rest of my Stray Kids reactions on here, and also on Patreon if you're interested in supporting the channel further, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.